Welcome. Welcome again to Embrace and Restore. I'm Danny Davis Smith. This is a space where we talk emotional intelligence, we talk restorative practices, but you're here. Last episode, I looked at the foundations of artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence, and how, as educators, we have to recognize that we have to fuse these two within our spaces, our classrooms, and we have to take it into workplace as well. For those of us who are leaders or supervisors or just employees within the space, we have to balance that emotional intelligence and artificial intelligence. The technologies are transformative and it is happening. But thanks for joining. And in this episode, I did say that we needed to be mindful, if I recall correctly, that whilst we're preparing children for world filled with smart machines, we needed to ensure that they remained compassionate, ethical, and of course human. So today I'm going to look at transformative technologies. What are these technologies that cause me to title my series Bridging Minds? What is it? AI in the classroom. What is that really? Why should we be concerned? And why should we not be concerned? How is AI transforming classrooms right now? What should educators know in order to make informed choices? So, AI's role in education has grown quickly. It's almost like poof. And there's an estimation that EdTech artificial intelligence will surpass $25 billion globally by 2030. Yep, yep. We're in 2025 and it's more than halfway done. But what does that mean to the average person? Yes, it went past $25 billion globally by 2030. So what? First, let's talk adaptive learning. Programs like Dreambox and Smart Sparrow tailor lessons in real time to, to a student's skill level. Let me say that again. Programs like Dreambox or Smart Sparrow. These are adaptive learning. They tailor lessons in real time to a student's skill level. A Rand Corporation study found that students using adaptive math systems outperformed peers by 8 to 20% points. That's a whole heap. That's not trivial. It means students get targeted help without waiting for teachers' grading. Okay, so that's the adaptive learning. Then there's another concept of automated feedback. So tools like Turnitin and Grammarly, you remember those that use natural language processing to offer writing suggestions or to check for plagiarism. This saves teachers hours of marking time while giving students instant feedback. So that's the automated feedback that we've been seeing and using for years. It's AI. Now, language learning has also embraced artificial intelligence. So apps like Duolingo, which teaches, they use chatbots and gamification. They're leveraging AI to provide custom practice exercise. Duolingo reports that improved retention among users interacting with the AI tutor. So there is more focus, there's more deliberate intent among the learners to use it because of the interaction with the AI. But these benefits come with challenges. Yes, one major concern is something called algorithmic bias. Okay? algorithmic bias. So during COVID, some schools had to use predictive grading based on past performance data for students since they couldn't be there. And this had some negative impact in that some students were unfairly penalized or because their prior scores didn't reflect their true and current potential. So that's a bias. Then there's a privacy. It's another issue. Children's learning data is sensitive. So you need to have regulations to protect this data. You need to have regulations to protect, but then you need to have enforcement, and compliance is going to vary. One place to the next, who is complying with the Data Protection Act, who is doing that, who is not. So the enforcement is tricky and compliance is going to vary. But these are things that we have to be mindful of. AI can also reinforce inequities in access. Schools in district with better internet, or parishes with better internet, or communities or district, whatever it is, have better devices and the teachers are trained. Meanwhile, you're going to find some other schools that are far less funding, they're underfunded, and they'll struggle to adapt to these tools if they adapt at all. So, having said all of that, what is it in a nutshell? AI in education offers huge promise, but it's not a magic. It's a tool. The key for educators to be critical consumers. So, as educators, we have to be critical in our consumption. We have to ask these questions. Who created the AI tool? How does it make predictions? Does it work equally well for all students? What data is collected and who has access to that data? By understanding the transformative potential and the risk, we as teachers can make better decisions for our students. I think I'm going to take a little break because the next time, what I really ought to look at is the human touch in all of this. So we've looked at that side, but join me, huh, Diana Davis Smith, in the next episode where we look at the human side. Thanks for joining. Embrace and restore, and subscribe. No.